Sweet. So D is up. He says, "What's up, D?" He says, "Proud new." He's a mastermind member and has been for like many years, I think since the beginning. So, anyways, he says, "Proud new user of Go High Level through Semantic Mastery today. Thanks for all the info, Bradley. You're welcome, D. And it's a great tool. Um, Let me know when you want me to cover more stuff in the mastermind about it, because in fact, I've been building an app in High Level for my contractors, my tree contractors, that I'm going to be selling as a SaaS, so software as a service, right? And it's great because it's a low barrier to entry, low cost, but super valuable tool that they can use to help them get more leads from their existing web assets, manage those leads through automated conversations, and then and through like a pipeline, a lead pipeline inside High Level, and then also solicit reviews and basically build up their reviews. So it helps with reputation, and it's a really cool app. And I've just finished. Well, I'm not 100% done with it. I'm meeting with one of my first tree contractor who's going to be beta testing it for me, either on Friday or Saturday. I'm still waiting on a reply back, but this week. And so next week it will be in use by a tree contractor so that I can start working out the bugs and stuff. But that's going to be one of my leading products for my new agency is that app, because I'm only charging $200 a month. High Level says you should charge 300 a month, but I'm doing it for a specific reason. Anyways, and I think it's going to be a really good tool to get my foot in the door at a low cost with contractors, right? So anyways, let me know if you want me to cover more of that in the mastermind. I'm happy to do so. And I'm, in fact, next Thursday when I have my next mastermind webinar, my tree contractor who's going to be beta testing it for me and working with me to work out the bugs, he will have about a week's worth of use out of it. So I'll have some pretty good experience to share with you at that point. By the way, guys, if you're curious, go to semanticmastery.com/high level. It's an outstanding platform. It's an automation platform for agencies essentially, and it's a really powerful tool. There's a hell of a learning curve. There's no question, but it's worth putting the time and effort into learning because it can really help you to grow your business. I'm using it for right now primarily prospecting for my own business, and I mean it's just great to set up all these automations that just run like clockwork day in and day out to fill your pipeline full of leads. And it's crazy. I've only been running it for 3 weeks now, and I've got 60 to 70 some leads in my pipeline that are in various stages of communication. But it's crazy, guys. It's a really good tool. And I'm developing training right now that will become the Semantic Mastery Mastermind training, like a 90-day or a 12-week program, and High Level is an integral part of that. So if anybody's interested in that, go check out semanticmastery.com/high level. It's a 14-day free trial. That is our affiliate link. But then come join the mastermind, because I'm hoping by the third quarter of this year to have the training that I'm going to be rolling out to the mastermind available and ready. And once that is launched, we're going to kind of restructure how you can even join the mastermind, the cost, everything. So if any of that interests you, now would probably be a good time to get in. So you're grandfathered. Anyways, following up on that, he says, I have a client that needs a merge of GMB accounts. I have been trying to get this done by Google for the last 4 months with no luck. I keep filling out the GMB form they provide, and I don't get any response. Yeah, it's weird. It's so hit or miss with Google support. Sometimes they're really responsive, like they were with that client that I just mentioned. We had contacted them about adding a physical location to a service area business. They were actually really responsive in that case. But in other cases, I go 3 weeks without getting a reply back. So I understand your frustration, D. He says, this is a legit business that moved, and we do not have access to the previous listing as another company did it. Is there any other method to try to get this done that you know of? Okay, here's one thing, D, I would suggest, because you're in the mastermind, is post this as asking for help in the mastermind with and describe the issue, because there's a lot of Google local guides in our mastermind, myself included, Wayne Clayton, Greg Drebert. There's a bunch of them in there that, in the past when we've had similar weird issues occur, we get high level local guides to go in and suggest edits. And after a handful of those occur, then oftentimes the edits will go through. So let's start a discussion in the mastermind. That's what it's for anyways, D. And see, we put all our heads together. We ought to be able to come up with something to help you, or at least give you some additional ideas. That's what the mastermind is for. Any comments on that, guys?
Yeah, ask Marco anything. Mastermind is tomorrow, right? So just come in and ask that question, because I do have some suggestions for you on what would work for this, because someone just went through this and it was a nightmare. And the way that you're trying to do it, just filling out the form, not going to work.
Yeah.
They are not going to respond to that at all, ever. You never get anything when you fill out that form. And they tell you, oh, we'll call you right back. Never call. You never get any response. You never get any emails. And I'll give this in public. You're not the one that should be doing this. That GMB, if it's legit, has an owner with all the documentation, that should be the person, not you.
The owner. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
Documentation should be the one that's initiating all of the contact. But let's talk tomorrow. Let's talk tomorrow so I can talk to you in depth on how to get through this.
Yeah, there you go. And that's good advice. From the primary owner's account, if you contact support, you might get a response that way. So that's
owner, not the manager, never the manager.